Hello, this is my 11th lecture on complex analysis for 5th SEM BSc students. I'm Ms. Rajina Datta from the Department of Mathematics, the Graduate School College for Women. Inverse function. Let W is equal to f zeta be an analytic function of Z, where corresponding to any point Z0, there is a point W0. Now, if the relation Z is equal to Z bar, Z is equal to, F into W is such that the corresponding to the value of W0 of W, there exists a value Z0 in Z. Then the function Z is equal to Fw is called the inverse function of W is equal to Fz, where Z0 corresponding to W. If f dash z0 is not equal to 0, then w0 is a regular point of z is equal to fw. That is, z is analytic in the neighborhood of w0. Also, f dash w0 is equal to 1 by f dash z0. Here, if Fw is to be analytic at W0, then f dash W0 should be finite. This requires that f dash Z0 should not be 0. Hence, dw by dz is equal to 0. The function z is equal to fw will cease to be analytic. Here, if dw by dz is equal to 0, then z is equal to fw will cease to be analytic, where f dash z is equal to 0. So, when w is equal to fz and z is equal to fw will cease to be analytic when dz by dw is equal to 0. So z is equal to x plus iy and w is equal to fz. We have dw by dz is equal to del w by del x. Here again, dw by dz is equal to del w by del x. Therefore, if w is equal to u plus iv, then z is equal to fw. We should have dz by dw is equal to del z by del w. Now, we will discuss some example. For what value of z the function w defined by the following equation ceases to be analytic. Here, z is equal to given on your scale. Then we have del z by del u. Z is given, del z by del u. And then we have del z by dz by dw equal to del z by del u. Here, again see, we are calculating del z by del u, but we need dz by dw. So dz by dw can be found as is equal to del z by del u. Now dz by del dw is equal to del z by del u, and after calculating it we can write it. Squaring and adding 1 and 2, we can see that dz by dw is equal to root of 1 minus z square. Here it is a function of z, not u and v. It is a function of z. Hence, it ceases to be analytic because it is when dz by dw is equal to 0, that is when z is equal to plus minus 1, then dz by dw will be equal to 0. Hence, this ceases to be analytic. For another example, z is given. It is also in the form u. It is also in the form u. But we need dz by du. So we can write it as dz by dw is equal to del z by del u. Now calculating dz by del z by del u, we can replace it by del z by dz by dw. So dz by dw is equal to whatever you can see on the screen. So dz by dw minus iz is equal to 0. So dz by dw is equal to iz. This now becomes a function of z and w. So dz by dw will be equal to 0. Then iz should be equal to 0 when z is equal to 0. So this function ceases to be analytic when iz equal to 0 or z is equal to 0. Now, another example. For what value of z the function defined by this equation ceases to be analytic. आज हम लोग today we are doing when the function analytic function will be ceases to be analytic. Z is given. So again, it is a function of u and v. So dz by dw will be equal to del z by del u. So after finding del z by del u and replacing it by dz by du, we get the function as shown. Now dz by dw, the whole square is equal to z square plus 1. So dw by dz can be written as 1 by plus minus 1 by root of z square plus 1. Hence, the function ceases to be analytic when this equal to 0, dz by dw equal to 0, that is when z square plus 1 is equal to 0, that is when z is equal to plus minus I. Next, take another example. For what value of z the function defined by the following will ceases to be analytic. So z is given here. W is equal to f r theta. W is equal to f r theta. Z is equal to r cos theta plus I sin theta. This is in polar form. So dw by dz calculated using polar form, and that is equal to cos theta minus sin theta del w by del r. Again, z is equal to log of mu plus whatever written on your screen. Then dz by dw is equal to cos rho minus I sin rho into del z by uh, del z by I rho. Del z by del rho, and which is in polar form. So after calculating it, we get um, that is equal to 1 by W. Hence, it will be analytic, it will be ceases to be analytic as long as 1 by W is equal to 0, and will be analytic if 1 by W is not equal to 0. That is so long as W is finite. So hence W is analytic function for any finite region. So example 4 is very important. See this and try it at home. Today this much only. Next day we will proceed with this chapter using more example. Thank you.